Hello guys, Eve the Koala here, and welcome to a new gameplay series I'm going to be doing, which is the Call of Cthulhu game. So without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? Now the reason I wanted was it a dream? I cannot say, but I hope so. Arkham Asylum, fun fact, is because of H.P. Lovecraft's
now, at my end, I can fully see my last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
This is an early 2000s game, so the graphics aren't going to be that great. But I hope you guys will still enjoy it. The reason I'm playing this is because I've wanted to start reading the H.P. Lovecraft books. And I was told by numerous people on the interwebs that if I wanted to get into the H.P. Lovecraft books and make sure that those are the kind of things I would want to read, that I should play this game, which is based on one of the books. So that's what we are doing. I haven't played too much of this game, guys. I only played like 5 minutes of it to make sure it would run properly and I could record it. And I could record the gameplay without it effing up on me. But yeah. The ignorant and deluded are, I think, in a strange way to be envied. That which is not known of does not trouble us, while an imagined but insubstantial peril. Remember, you are a detective. If you're stuck, try examining your surroundings closely for clues. If you action an item, you will usually be given more information. Okay. Game tips are currently active. If you do not want to see any game tips, they can be turned off in the game options. Okay. 6.5 years ago. So, flashback. He's smoking a cigarette. This is based on, I believe, like 1920s, 1915. Massachusetts, the 6th. 3 days and 83 years before my birthday.
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, you know, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
So yeah, it's an early 2000s game, as you can tell. Graphics aren't the best. Published by Bethesda. I forget who it was made by. But this is technically a Bethesda game. I'm just gonna run right by this guy.
Something must be wrong.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy. Try to stay calm.
Whoop. So now we're just gonna try and run away and get, well, not run away, but try and get out of here quickly.
It's an old stove.
Oh, that's good to know. That's what that is.
It's too dark to be sure, but that rotting smell tells me these shelves are used for storing food.
Good to know. Let's check in here.
It looks like an eye, but the rest of the painting has no real shape.
Let's get the brightness up a bit, because I'm sure it's going to be a little darker for you guys.
The fire's still burning. This blasphemous image makes me feel uneasy. A powerful painting of some cosmic horror. That's an unusual design. A depiction of some alien creature. As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
Okay. Oh, you picked up your first journal item. Select the book icon to interface to study your journal. It may reveal vital clues, and the book icon is grayed out. There are no new entries to read. Okay. Local disturbance. September 6, 1915 evening. I guess I'm becoming a victim of my own success. After closing the last 5 cases so fast, papers have been calling me a local hero. I had just a run of lucky hunches, that's all. I'm just another cop doing his job. So there's a disturbance at a local residence. It's probably just a bunch of kids hopped up on moonshine. Why call in a detective? Maybe the uniformed boys are sore at being out in this weather and they want to share the joy with the local hero. It wouldn't be the first good-natured prank I've had to take since those newspaper reports. I don't know though, something doesn't feel right. It's more than just a regular bad feeling. It's hard to explain, but it's strong. I'm probably just tired. Those dreams don't help. I can't remember when I last got a good night's sleep. It must be a month at least. Right about now, right about the time I started my run of lucky hunches. The dreams have been getting worse lately. I'm almost afraid to close my eyes. Bourbon helped at first, but not anymore. The lack of sleep must be affecting my nerves. Well, jitters or not, I better get going. Podium sermon. As I collect... Oh. Okay. Let's continue then, shall we, guys?
Probably food, and the rats have been at it. That symbol's strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look.
You heard the man. Yes, oversave. Okay. There's a door right here.
It's locked.
It's locked, okay.
It's locked.
That's locked. I better go up here then.
It won't budge.
That's good to know.
It won't open. The wood in those shelves looks rotten. Figures they'd collapse.
Okay.
The shelves have collapsed and spilled books all over the floor.
Oh, I can jump. Okay, I didn't know that.
At last! It's you. They seem to recognize me. I don't get it. His body is covered in tattoos, and they were carved into his flesh with something sharp. The body's still warm, but he's definitely dead. Empty ammo boxes and spent shells. Nothing useful. Empty ammo boxes and spent shells. Nothing useful.
Sorry if I'm not talking so much, guys. I'm trying to understand the lore and world of all this.
Poisoning by the looks of it. He's dead. They're all dead. I can't open it.
Nope. Ooh. It's getting a little fuzzy in here, guys. Is that just me?
It's hot and giving off a lot of smoke.
That explains why it's kind of fuzzy in here then.
Nothing of interest.
Okay.
A diary. This will make interesting reading.
Okay, let's read the diary then, shall we, guys? Diary of a Cult Member. August 20th, 1915. We have been watching him now for 2 months. I can feel my anticipation growing as the day of contact draws near. Victor has not yet divulged his final plan for bringing Mr. Walters to us. All I know is that we must succeed. This sermon today was inspiring. Victor enlightened us with the story of the great race transcending the bounds of time to visit his dreams. As the conscious things on this earth and in the ocean depths, we are but servants to a greater design. I can only hope that my faith during these last days will win me favor when our master steps through the gates. The experiments below have claimed one more of our order. Another volunteer is needed, but many are willing. We are truly blessed through our faithful service. Now that his coming grows so close. The preparations are complete, and Victor's plan is in motion. He will arrive soon. Surely by now he must suspect his true nature, or at least question the nature of his gifts. He has come. Finally, it begins.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Walters.
That's nice.
Damn. He recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. Damn. He recognized me. A key. This should help downstairs.
You picked up an inventory item. Open the interface to view this item in its description. Highlight the item. Okay. I'm guessing it's for one of the doors downstairs. Alright, let's take a look at it. Okay. I believe it's for this door.
The key doesn't fit.
Nope, for this door.
It's unlocked.
Okay.
I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I've gotta think. It must have been lit recently, but it started to die down. Another key. This should fit the door across the hall. All these photos and clippings are of me. I just don't get it.
Okay, so far what I'm getting from the story is that these cultists are planning something. There's something going on. And I'm guessing by the title of the game has something to do with Cthulhu. And
it's unlocked.
In order to complete their plan and get their masters through here, they need this detective for some reason.
For nutcases, they seem quite literate. It appears to be a private study area. There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
Oh, working mirror.
Shit, that did not hit. Well, that's just swell.
Guess we're not going back that way, guys.
He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
Don't see what beam, unless I'm talking about that one. But okay. What are you used for? Oh, yeah, available. Okay.
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment. Medical charts on the human anatomy. Dead bodies, and plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here. From the markings, he must have been one of their own. I wonder if he volunteered. In all my time on the job, I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like the bodies have been mutilated. If my instincts are right, I'd say they've been experimenting on each other. Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment. Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment.
What is this?
I've never seen equipment like this before. Oh, shit! Good God! What the hell is all this? It looks like his brain. I wonder what those wires are for. At least he's out of his misery. His stomach stopped moving. His lungs have stopped ventilating. His heart has stopped.
Phone just went off. Sorry about that, guys.
There's no power. Looks like some sort of generator for the machinery in this room.
Don't know how you have gotten that, but okay.
Nope, nothing of interest.
Really? That's nothing of interest. Oh, a door there. Okay. I'm already starting to, I'm already a little scared here, guys.
Ah! It's too hot to pick up.
Is all this about?
There's no power. What the hell is that? It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs.
Did I miss something? Do I need to pick one of those things up from there? Do I need to pick this one up?
The crystal's still warm.
Oh, yeah, okay. Intuition. My heart's already beating pretty fast, guys. So that on that. Come over here and we power this up. are you? What? That happened. There's that. Just as the body can, given any time, rest and heal seven injuries, so too does the mind have its own defenses. Oop, didn't get to read all that. 7 years later.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintained a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I have told no one else.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on. What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Whenever they say Arkham, I can't help but think of Batman. Night. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National grocery store chain. It appears that the First National grocery in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. It looks like an M. Burnham is missing. From what I have been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue, a friend of the family. Mr. Anderson gave him a job as a favor. Burnham is looking like the prime suspect for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up, not to Anderson and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store when it had full set of keys, free access to the cash register, and the combination of the back office safe to misdirect any information? If that was his plan, why did he disappear? Finally, my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the Colombian seaport and its people have been shunned by neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome there, and there are superstitious tales of a strange element in the town's oldest families. They are mixed blood, so the stories go, so whatever that's supposed to mean, the usual hick town prejudice, no doubt. Okay. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of the local authorities. He doesn't buy in their line that Burnham robbed the place and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be on it. It feels good to have a purpose after 5 months trying to break through my amnesia. I also feel a little apprehensive. Maybe it's just the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case in so long. Okay. So a manager has gone missing. The place where he managed from got robbed. He's the prime suspect to that town's authorities. But the owner and the detective believe that he's not the that he actually wasn't the one who robbed the place. Now we're going to go check it out. And there's some superstitious tales of that town. Okay then. Pay attention to all dialogue even if it's not directly involved. From the start of your investigation... Oop, there we go. February 7th, 1922.
Driver, how far to the stop?
It's almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this town, more importantly. Statue with no head.
This is it, stranger. End of the line.
Okay. Anything? No, can't do anything.
Could you direct me to the First National Grocery Store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
Okay, thank you. Guess going here?
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast. Evening.
Aye.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All Habit's cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
Talking to this fellow's getting me nowhere. And he's more than a touch creepy.
And there's
If I need a
hotel
room and
staff
I'm
only.
desperate, it won't open. It's locked.
Something about this place just...
Nothing of interest.
I don't trust it.
It won't budge. It won't open.
You guys enjoying the video so far? I hope you guys are. Comment down below. What do you guys think of this? That's how to get you guys into the Christmas spirit, no doubt.
Nothing of interest.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, I'm gonna end this part here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you like what you saw, comment down below and hit the like on this video. And as always, subscribe. It helps me out, but most importantly, it helps you guys out by making sure you never miss another video. But until next time, guys, goodbye.